Hi, my name is Pat Nullis. I'm with So Southern Custom Equestrian Products, and a lot of you have been asking questions, and I thought it would be a fun way to answer all of them back to you via video. And I hope to be doing this on a monthly basis. So if you have any questions that you want answered, feel free to do so. You can always email me at pat@so-southern.com. You can follow us on Facebook. We also have a Facebook group that I would love for you to join. Our Facebook group is Cappy's Barn, and that's in the honor of my late horse Cappy that passed away in May. You can also follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest, and of course Facebook. So let's get started. So the first question that I have here is, can embroidery be removed? And the long and the short of it is yes, it can be. It takes quite a bit of time to have it removed. You may see some holes still in your pad or in your sheet, whatever you have monogrammed. But yes, you can have that removed. Can embroidery machines sew? The answer is no. They have special software that they use in order to read your digitization file. So no, you can't use a sewing machine. Can your embroidery be washed? Absolutely. I would suggest that you do not put it in the dryer if possible. If you can let it air dry, that would be really the best way to ensure that your embroidery does not shrink. And it'll last a whole lot longer also if you do it that way. The next is, how fast do your sewing machines go? So we have two machines. They're brothers, and they start from 400 to 1,000 stitches per minute. Depending on what I'm monogramming, I generally like to err on the side of caution and really slow down the machines because I'm looking really for precision and not speed on monogramming your products. Where did embroidery originate? And it originated in China. And embroidery is actually a French word, which is embroideur, which means to embellish. Will embroidery threads bleed? And if you're using, like anything, if you're using a good quality product, regardless of what it is, you should never have any problems. So in the years that I've been doing monogramming, I've always used the same company, the same manufacturer that is here in the US, and I have never had any of our pads if you want, bleed out onto the pad. That's just something that's never happened to us. What kind of embroidery stabilizer do you use? So depending on what we're doing, we generally use three different kinds. So the first kind is this. It looks quite thin, and this really goes on top of your pad. And it's a water stabilizer, and it's very easily able to be torn. And it's generally used for two things. One is if you have a really, really thick pad, you put that on top and it kind of pushes everything down. So there's better precision of your embroidery. The second reason is if you have a very intricate design, then you really would want to use that. It just makes everything so much more crisp and cleaner, and the overall finished product really, really does look great. The second thing, and I do notice I'm seeing a lot of them, so I'm sorry, is this one, which is called a tearaway. And the reason for that being, just like the name implies, is that you can tear away with it. with your hands. I generally don't use this one. I look for something that will last through the test of time, and I really would like for the threads to anchor into something that is far more durable with time, and that will not leave your pad, that will be embedded with your design as a whole. So this is why I go with number 3, which is the same kind of stabilizer as the other one. However, it is far thicker, and I can't tear it away with it. And you can see there's like a very sticky side, and then this is just the paper that I pull away. And then I have to cut it away from your pad. So once I've done your embroidery, I will cut, and I will leave about 1/4 of an inch, if not a little bit more, all around your design. And you should never pick away at it, and you should just leave that alone. And I understand that you'll have that kind of sticky feeling that you will have it once you receive your pad. However, once you wash it, that stickiness will go away, and you will have this very, very soft, pliable stabilizer that will be left. And that will permit the longevity of your embroidery. And like I said, your threads will never move or sway. They will just be firmly in place and will always stay there. And that is something that you really, really need to have. And that's the very best quality stabilizer that you can have. If you don't use quality products, it's not going to last a test of time. And if you have a great Wilkers pad, that pad with your embroidered design should last for many years to come. And there's no reason to, provided that you don't bleach it, that is something we never recommend you doing. So that's it for today. If you have any other questions, feel free to reach out to us. And I thank you again, and have a great day. Bye for now.